Good, and you?
Doing well.
Good.
So, Scott, let's just dive right in and tell the viewers a little bit about yourself to start out with.
Well, I'm 60 years old. I've been a car dealer for 40 years, and here on the east side, and I've been racing since the 80s. Started out helping some friends, and then got my own car in the 90s. I've been racing off and on since then with several cars, different cars through those years. And this is the car that I'm racing right now. I've had it for a couple of years. It's a '62 Dodge, and I kind of like it. It's been a pretty good car, and I'll probably hang on to it. Every now and then, though, I get the urge I might sell it and try something different. But
Yeah.
I just bought another project behind you the other day, and that might be one of our next projects, and we'll play with it.
So, Scott, tell us a little bit about the racing you do, please.
Well, it's bracket racing, and it's where you race against your time against the other guy's time, and try not to break out and still beat him across the line. It's not heads-up traditional racing. It's more of started out with bracket racing to be kind of a lower budget form of racing years ago, but there's no budget racing anymore. But it is a good entryway into racing. You can do it on the cheap if you know what you're doing. You don't have to spend billions of dollars.
Yeah. So, talk to us about locations you race, please.
I race at Eddyville quite a bit. That's probably my home track. Cedar Falls, we race there quite a bit. And other tracks around town, around the state, Tri-State, up by Dubuque, Cordova is just over on the river. There's a few other tracks, Humboldt every now and then.
So what are your plans for this year? Still doing Eddyville, or do you want to?
Eddyville and Cedar Falls will probably be the track I'm at the most. There's a couple other races at other tracks, Tri-State, there's one I'd like to go to for sure, a couple at Cordova. That'll probably be about the extent of my travels for this year.
Yeah.
Because there's enough racing that I like to do close by. I don't have to travel too far to find the competition. So.
No. So what type of competition do you feel like is the best competition for you?
Well, the class I'm running is called Super Pro or Top ET. It's in bracket racing. That's the top level class. You run a lot of electronics and stuff like that in your cars, and just more cars that are faster. A lot of dragsters and roadsters and door cars. They all run together. That's probably the most one of the most competitive classes. All the classes are pretty competitive. Just depends on what style of racing you like when it comes to bracket racing.
Yeah. Well, Scott, there's two more questions for you.
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
So, talk to us about, do you ever get nervous or does your adrenaline kick in and be like, you know what, this is how I normally do it, and this is how I'm going to do it, and who's over next to me is going down.
Right. Yeah. Well, when you get in the car, you try to be calm, of course, and try to concentrate. And depending on where you're at in the race, the adrenaline kicks in sometimes and changes how you do things. You make mistakes, but if you concentrate and don't make mistakes, it makes the race easier. And going fast always gets your adrenaline going, and racing good competition always gets you amped up. But it's not. I've never really been nervous in the car, worried about things, just the race at hand, trying to pay attention and not screw up.
Yeah. So, if people want to come watch you race, how do they do so?
Well, I mean, I have a Facebook site, it's Scott Bickel, and usually if I do any good at all, or if I'm going somewhere, I'll put it on there. But I'm at Eddyville quite a bit, and Cedar Falls quite a bit. Somewhere, if you go to one of those two tracks, you'll probably run into me there.
All right, Scott.
All right.
Thank you for coming on Full Throttle right before Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family. This has been a special Christmas time edition of Full Throttle on location of Scott Bickel. We thank Scott for coming on. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you.